So we're continuing with Jack Kirby's Fourth World with Jimmy Olsen, number 144, part 2. Please don't mind a few mistakes, Mr. McFinney. We'll probably make a bushelful before we finally leave. I am feared that may be true, laddie. Twits are not exactly cast in the Scot image. That's a fightin', scrappin', lily-livered lie. Put up your McDukes, McFinney. Why, look Scotcherin' you do, wise guy. Bless me tartan. You've got the spirit, laddie, and the clothes, but somehow when you open your mouth... easy there, Pops. I'm bending over Scotch-wise to be me sweet self. Now just point the way to the monster. Not so fast, Scrapper. With Mr. McFinney's help, we'll get this job done the right way. Back in the USA, Superman copes with a mystery too. Your X-ray vision will reveal how I got here, Superman. I see it, Dubelex, but that floor is solid. We have no basement. Not a basement, Terry, a tunnel. It's been shored up, but it still exists. This tunnel reaches as far as the project, but it was not built by us. Nearby, the Music San Diego 5 string mob listens intently. Our cover's blown, group. This number calls for a new arrangement. It's time for our 6th string Summon Berry Boy. Go! Each instrument changes note. Each string vibrates in unison with the others. Behind Superman, a 6th string appears, attuned to a horn which picks up the arrangement and strangely magnifies it until... Now, Berry Boy, awoo! Wham! Crack! Look out! But chaos is far from the order in Scotland. Gentlemen of the press, this is me bonny daughter Ginny. 'Tis a pleasure indeed, boys. Give me a wee minute, and I'll be sarving your dinner to ye. You folks are very kind. If you need any help, Ginny, just say the word. Wow, what a chick. Stop with the rapping already. Let's get to the food. Look who's rapping about rapping, Gabby, king of the noises. He's even noisy when he eats. I tell you, big words, the Loch Beastie is ready for bagging. We'll be content just to see him. I'm hip, Jimmy, but I'm too young for that, Boyd. I think she goes for you. Why don't you try dating her? Why don't you try a little more tact? Wow, I just can't wait for you to grow up. And now, laddies, this is the main course for tomorrow, when we're out on Loch Trevor. It looks like some sort of electronic gear. Am I right, sir? Dead right, lad. I built it myself. Simply put, 'tis no more than a sonar whistle. I get it. Instead of calling dogs, it calls lake monsters. Aye, lad, 'tis guaranteed to wake the orm of Loch Trevor. Great, but what's an orm? Hold your explanation, big words. It's too late to go into the encyclopedia routine. The orm is the monster, that's it. Yeah, let's hit the hay. That night, as the guest room resounds to a variety of snores, before I join that chorus, I'd better do some checking. How you doing, little scrapper trooper? We got a big date tomorrow, and you're gonna be in it. Just bed down in the shoits. Skip the ones which starch. The following day, Trevor lies tranquil and blue beneath a bright sun, while the mystery of the depths merely waits. Flippa's down at 30 feet and going deeper. Tell him to stay on guard at all times. Big words keep him in sight on the Visitracker. The lad needn't dive too deep. 'Tis said that Loch Trevor has na bottom. Oh, Flippa-Dippa will make a routine search, watching for movement in reaction to our instruments. I'm beginning to feel silly. I don't see anything but a few fish. Well, if nothing pans out, we can always go fishing. But right now, I think we should operate on orange alert. Down at 50 feet visibility, clouding up. No sign of anything bigger than a flounder in the water. If the water gets any murkier, I may pass our monster without seeing him. It's time I unhooked this lamp and used it. Suddenly, above Flippa-Dippa, a sleek, trim figure darts from the depths and reaches menacingly for him. Hey, my air hose! Something's yanking at my air hose! Blub, blub, blub. Flippa, come in, Flippa. Something's attacking him, but I can't make it out in all that thrashing water? His lamp's been torn from his hands. The Visi tracker is blacked out. I can't see a thing. I've lost communication with Flippa. What's happening to him down there? Well, we're just not going to stand by and do nothing. Break out the wetsuits and diving gear. And don't forget the spear guns. We may need them for defense. Ease up, Such laddies. Ease up, Such fighting talk, laddies. You'll get your chance to dive, I promise ye. Mr. McFinney, he's... Fellas, I got a wild suspicion. Yeah, he's a fink. Professional killer's the terms, lads. Intergang's a mighty big organization. It's got a Scottish branch, you know. As I said, you'll get your chance to dive, but I dinna say you'd be alive when you hit the water. Farewell, laddies, it's been... Wait, how about explaining why us? What have we done? The scrapper trooper, he's creeping out from under me Scotch hat. I don't know what he's up to. I just hope he can get away from McFinney. But the tiny scrapper trooper isn't bent on escape. He reaches the sonar whistle, activates it so it transmits its strongest signal. McFinney's job's not to reason why. McFinney's must be making sure you die. Ha ha ha. As if the witches of famed Macbeth had come busily to life, the waters of Loch Trevor begin to churn as though agitated by the evil hands. Then, wah, bam! It rises like an incredible serpentine mountain. The raft and its occupants are caught against its great bulk and hurled into the lake. Look out, it's the monster. The huge face is a fearful look at the ages before man, its savagery and overwhelming force. Arrgh. Swim, Tommy. Get clear of the thing. Swim for your life. I'm doing the best I can, big words. Out of the frying pan and the warm tank. Not a day we're having. Oh, what a day we're having. This way, Scrapper. The monster lunges. Loch Trevor heaves and lashes with the beast's descent. And as suddenly as it had appeared, it is suddenly gone. It's over. Who's hurt? Anyone missing? Only Flippa-Dippa, Jimmy. I saw McFinney go down. He was caught under that monster. Doggone it. Look at me pal, the scrapper trooper. He's floating by on me hat, as cool as an ice cream cone. What'll we do about Flippa-Dippa? We can't give up searching for him. We won't, but we need diving gear to replace what was lost in the lake. Jimmy, Tommy, big words. Is that you cats? No, it can't be. Flippa-Dippa? Hang on, we're coming. Yeah, I think it is, but how? I don't believe it, but there he is. Man, I've been waiting for you guys to show up. I'm getting tired of waiting. Her? I chased this chick clear out of the lake until I cornered her in these old ruins. I was mugged underwater. Jenny, our sweet little hostess. Like father, like daughter. I'll bet she gets her allowance from Intergang, too. Oh, can it, you dum-dums. McFinney's not my father, and the word wasn't, Ginny. You're headed for jail, but McFinney's at the bottom of the lake. Who'd have figured them for such a rugged pair? It kills my faith in TV Family Situation series. That's twice we've tangled with Intergang. Why are they after us? Who cares? I'll fight 'em any time. I care, Scrapper. There's a bigger story here than the one we came to get, and I vote that we stay here until the big mystery begins to show its true face. It will, Jimmy boy. You and that motley but gutsy young Newsboy Legion haven't seen anything yet. How would you like to see where that monster really came from? How would you like to see a city that isn't there? Well, hang around Scotland, and you might even see that Everland Brigadoon, plus Superman, Guardian, Golden Guardian, and Dublix. So maybe I'll get to do more of my Scottish accent. Strange stories of the DNA Project. Even greater than the mystery that shrouds the activities within the top-secret project, there is the untold saga of the clearing of the mammoth cavern in which it's based, and the torn photograph. In the early days of the project, spelunking teams of cave explorers were sent to the bowels of the earth on survey missions. One such team, designated Probe 6, discovered a strange rise in temperature at a depth of 1,000 feet. Soon after, a flurry of radioed reports hinted at some sort of breakthrough. It spoke of vegetation swamps. More incredible was the mention of wildlife. With 4 feet and 2, the team was accumulating exciting film footage of both varieties. But the last message was the most cryptic and tragic. Probe 6 called for the weapons and ammunition. They mentioned some kind of an attack from rocks hurled by shadowy assailants. Head for the cave, men. We'll hold them off from here. We've got some dynamite. We can always use that if they rush us. Whoever the attackers were, they rushed Probe 6 and the dynamite was used. It was the last report from Probe 6. Somehow it was felt that rescue teams wouldn't find them alive. Wham! Probe 6 was never found. Neither was their lost world. Years later, a torn photograph was found under tons of rock. It represented no one on the team Probe 6. And next time we will be back with Mr. Miracle.